What's going on, everyone? It's time for another show review. Today we're going to talk about when I saw Pantera with Lamb of God and Child Bite in Toronto, August 12th, 2023, at Budweiser Stage. So, yeah, so the first band was Child Bite. They are a crossover punk metal type of band, and with a lot of quirky lyrics and stuff, and a lot of good sense of humor. Um, yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty they were heavier than the last time I saw them. This was my second time seeing them, and they had a lot of energy and a lot of, especially the vocalist. Vocalists were going back and forth like crazy. They all danced around and had a really fun time. They were pretty fun. I don't really listen to them, so I didn't really know any of the songs or anything like that. But overall, they had a lot of good, entertaining charisma, and overall, they were just really entertaining for the whole set that they had. The vocalists even went crowd surfing and stuff like that, so they were pretty entertaining. I'm gonna give them a 3.5 out of 5 for a live performance. So yeah, they were pretty good. And then for the fifth or sixth time, I saw Lamb of God again this year. This is like the fourth time I've seen them this year, and yeah, of course they killed it. Played a lot of good stuff. Walk with Me in Hell. Now You Got Something to Die For. Closed off with Redneck, obviously, and yeah, they always put on a great show. A lot of good pyro in this one too. They had a lot of good flames and everything like that going up. And yeah, I was really enjoyed it with it, and a lot of fun. And I just wanted a little bit more, but obviously it's not a headline set, so yeah, I'm not gonna get that. No, of course they recite the famous metal story from Budweiser Stage, and that's when a guy during Slayer's last show in Toronto, he got ejected out, and he swam across the canal thing that you walk over back to get back in. And yeah, it was pretty iconic, and like obviously all the metal bands and stuff know who he is and things like that, and they tell it every time now. So yeah, icing on the cake. So overall, they're getting 5 out of 5. They were great, and then the headline was up Pantera, the return of Rex Brown and Phil Anselmo with Anthrax's drummer doing drumming, Joey Belladonna, and Zach Wild on guitar duties. Yeah, for the most part, really solid set. They definitely had it pinned down and played a really good heavy show. And I got tears in my eyes for most of it. I didn't think I'd ever see Pantera live, so seeing at least two of the people that created it was good enough for me. So yeah, they had a lot of sick pyro. They had the back a back metal like plate with the band name on it on fire for half the show, and a lot of good flames and pyro and stuff like that in there, mixed in there too. Yeah, overall it was a really good set. They played all the classics. They even played Suicide Note Part 2, which I was really happy with, and tons of other hits, 5 minutes alone, and obviously walk and things like that. Yeah, there. I thought Zach Wild kind of changed the solos a little too much, but for the most part, it was still a pretty solid show. Yeah, that's probably the closest I'll ever get to seeing like Pantera, so that was good. Crossed it off the list. Yeah, and another good thing is they did two encore sets. So they played a normal encore, and then they like threw the sticks out and the picks, and then they turned to each other and like talked for a second. They're like, you know what, we're gonna do one more, and then you could tell they were having fun and didn't want to leave or anything like that. So and so yeah, um, but overall, it was a fantastic show. 5 out of 5 for Pantera as well. 5 out of 5 for the whole show. It was really fun and definitely worth the money. So, yeah, that's what I thought of the Toronto show of Pantera, Lamb of God, and Child Bite. So, yeah, let me know what you thought of it if you were there. Also, if you want to check out any of the bands, I'll link them all down below. And also make sure you check out my Instagram. That's linked down below. And my TikTok. That's linked down below too. There's tons of videos and pictures and stuff on there from the shows and the other shows that I've been to. So yeah, make sure you follow me on those. And yeah, remember to keep supporting the bands you like. Buy the music, buy the merch, go see them live. and you won't regret it. So yeah, that's it for this one. So tons of film reviews coming up. I got a Shutter original review coming up next, so make sure you tune in for that. My next show I'm going to is Gojira, Mastodon, and Lorna Shore, which is actually tonight. I actually just got back from that. I'll be talking about that in a different video though, so make sure you tune in for that. And the show, I'm also going to Camelot and Battle Beast in Exandria on Tuesday in Toronto at the Opera House. So if you're there, make sure you come by and say hi and stuff. But till the next one, rock on.